Crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Cleared without complication. Can he deliver? And they've got Reed. Thinks one through. It's a goal kick. Natchez Nunes. Kusanov. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. Cherki. And here's Haaland. Foden. Oh, that's nice. Cherki. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. Howson moved on forwards. Chouameni. Cherki. Haaland spread out to the left. Can he get onto this? There's the header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cherki clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rudiger. Valverde. Chouameni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bernardo Silva, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kusanov.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Goulet. Rudiger. Valverde. Played towards the other side. Camavinga. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe! Oh, they could be caught out here. And that has been clubbed away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rudiger. Goulet. Camavinga. Oh, a delicate chip through. No luck with that dink over the top. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Cherki. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Up towards the front line. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. He is just caressing the ball. Vinicius Junior. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Mathias Nunes. Kusenov. That's a lovely, neat pass. Howson gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rudiger. Camavinga. That's good vision. He's just misjudged that one. Rodri. Yehi.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
Mathias Nunes. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Yehi. Bernardo Silva. Kusenov. Rodri. Mathias Nunes. Semenyo. Rodri. Mathias Nunes. Aim forwards. Rudiger. Chouameni. Played over towards the opposite flank. Vinicius Junior. That's really well cleared. Foden. Foden.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
And it's Bernardo Silva, and here's Semenyo. Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. Goulet forwards and with intent. Kusenov. Nouri. Chouameni. Valverde. That's an imaginative pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cherki. Semenyo. Mathias Nunes. Cherki. Mathias Nunes. Searching pass he's played there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cherki. Might be danger here. Haaland! Chouameni. Either side being able to force a breakthrough here. And it's played forward. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe played out to the left flank. Danger averted for now. Clearly not happy with that. Haaland. Rodri. Nouri. Rodri. Cherki. Kusanov. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Foden. And that's put paid to a promising move. Here's Mbappe. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nouri. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mbappe stood his ground strongly. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Nunes. Kusanov. Rodri. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Nunes. Nunes, gently done. Howson. And here's Mbappe, out to the right. Alexander-Arnold looks across and plays it in.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. And here's Valverde. He's in, surely! Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gehi. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Nice interception, well timed. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. And here's Goulet. Bernardo Silva is the guilty party there. Cleared away. Ball comes in. Too much distance on that. Nouri. Gehi shifted upfield. Rudiger have it back and can go again. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Foden. Foden is fouled. Foden, Foden, played out towards the right wing, looking to go deep. Goulet. Valverde. Picks it up out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Bernardo Silva. Chouameni. Goulet. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Howson. Rudiger, gently done. And that's been won straight back. And here's Mbappe. Great work on the overlap. Ignoring. Cherki, and here's Foden, lobbed in behind, Matheus Nunes, oh, good spread, very nicely done, played into the middle, Valverde, aim forwards, that is a great pick out. And he's heaved it away. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Semenyo. He has found a way through. Camavinga. Howson chooses to go cross-field. And it's Arda Güler. Alexander-Arnold, and that's aimed into the middle. He's having a shot! Could be danger here. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Matheus Nunes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Looks to the other side. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Valverde. Matheus Nunes can get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. That's been drilled forward. Cherki. And here's Haaland. Now it's Semenyo. Semenyo. Played out to the right. That's good play. He's had a shot! Alexander-Arnold. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Camavinga moved on forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Mbappe, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Matheus Nunes. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's played forward. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. And here's Foden. Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Camavinga, and it's Arda Güler. Haaland. It's been slipped through. Semenyo. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Rodri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Howson, oh, good spread. Rudiger, forwards and with intent. And here's Güler. Vinicius shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to get it clear. Haaland. Matheus Nunes. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to break at pace. Just skips past his man. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared away. And it's Tchouaméni. Howson. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's found him in space. Chance, surely! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's been taken short. Cross goes in there. Bullish header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area, plenty of movement too.
Foden. Moved on forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Alexander-Arnold. It's a quick ball upfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Goulet, and here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Howson plays it short. Vinicius Junior. Lovely bit of skill. And that is not finding anyone. Kusenov. Rodri. Kusenov. Matheus Nunes. Cherki. Nouri. Camavinga. Rudiger. Chouameni. Camavinga. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Yehi. Bernardo Silva. Alexander-Arnold. Goulet. Camavinga. Camavinga shifted upfield. Out to the right. And it's played in. Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And here's Mbappe. Nicely intercepted. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Gets good distance on it. And it's Valverde. Valverde, and he goes cross-field. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Plenty waiting in the middle. Climbs up big! Bernardo Silva. Nouri. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Couler. Chouameni succumbs to the pressure.
Valverde really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's found a way through. He's cut it out.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Bernardo Silva. Gehi. He's gone direct here. Nouri. Delicate ball. Chucky! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Gehi getting this one clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Howson, aim forwards. Played towards the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gehi moved on forwards. Foden. Nice control. So who's he picking out? Rudiger gets it clear. Now here's the delivery.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
Vinicius Junior. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold looking for a runner. They've played it short. And that's been well dealt with. Looking here to chip it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. Kusanov. Cherki. Rodri. Rudiger. Chouameni, Valverde, Couler. Oh, well measured. Valverde, there's the shot! Kusanov with the clearance. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Foden. Semenyo. Matheus Nunes. Cherki. Semenyo. Played out wide. And here's Semenyo. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Haaland! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's very neat. Semenyo. Oh, it's played in. Real chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Foden, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Valverde under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And that's been won straight back. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Semenyo shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Foden played into... Bernardo Silva has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Mbappe. Howson. That has found him in acres of space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's played forward. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Now he's off and running. Chouameni. Goulet. Camavinga. Forwards and with intent. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. And the ball's come loose here. Camavinga. massive sigh of relief from the defence. Foden. Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And here's Mbappe. And he's away. Mbappe! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Kusanov, gently done. Done delicately. Oh, super find. Haaland takes a shot! He's still got it, needs help. And he's there to clear it. Matheus Nunes. Rodri. Decent chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Claimed it back swiftly. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. Cherki. Now that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. Time to deliver. That's tidy. That has been knocked clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Valverde! It's anyone's ball now. Camavinga. Aimed in towards, and the volley!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
It's Camavinga. Cherki. That's a nicely shaped ball. Cherki. Haaland! And he comes up trumps again. And the finish! They've scored! And they're back in front! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Haaland really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Tries to get it clear. And it's Camavinga. Well read, and the danger is averted.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Foden. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Aim forwards. That is lovely. There's the delivery. Out of play for a goal kick. Bernardo Silva. Mathias Nunes. Semenyo. Mathias Nunes. Forwards and with intent. Camavinga, gently done. And that has been cleared. And he has been fouled there. Valverde! Alexander-Arnold. And here's Camavinga. No way through. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe! Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Howson moves short. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And he shoots! Vinicius Junior tries to dink it through. Bernardo Silva. Gehi, gently done. It's a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Couler. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Goulart played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold, cross in. Donnarumma claims it, and the danger passes. Matheus Nunes. Semenyo. Bernardo Silva. And here's Foden. It's a loose ball, and the shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Keeper's dealt with that. Foden. Deep cross. And it's hoisted clear. Rudiger shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. Gehi. Matheus Nunes. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Kusanov. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, probing pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Semenyo. Cherki. Semenyo. And he cuts out the supply. Camavinga. Valverde. Moved on forwards. Camavinga out to the right.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Arda Güler. Matheus Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. And it's played forward. Oh, red, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. Howson. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. And it's lofted through here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's really well manoeuvred.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Goulart. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Goulart. Chance!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rodri forwards and with intent. That has been cut short.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And a chance!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Haaland. Foden. Foot in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that is out of play. Out for a throw. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Caresses it through. Gehi getting this one. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Showing good feet. Keep calm. And he shoots. And he's there to get it away. Camavinga. And it's Arda Güler. Over to the left. He's in space and looking for options.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold. Güler. Rodri with the foul. What a save! Terrific reactions!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Natchez Nunes. Cherki. Now it's Semenyo. Mbappe. Camavinga.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Vinicius Junior. Hit into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Howson with the short one. Vinicius shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Natchez Nunes. Natchez Nunes shifted upfield. Tchouaméni. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Valverde. Oh, that's a clever looking ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Rodri. Gehi goes forward. Foden. And here's Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ignoring. Valverde wins the duel this time. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Camavinga. Rodri. Matthews Nunes. Aim forwards. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Chouameni. Valverde, and it's Alexander-Arnold. They are right, it's great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
A continuación, disfrutarás de la actuación de nuestro grupo oficial de animación.